What's going on, guys? It's me, JG Sports here, bringing you guys another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my Week 1 NFL predictions for the 2020 season. So I already predicted the Browns and Ravens game in the last video. I predicted the Ravens to win, although I am a Browns fan, so that was a hard decision to make. But I just think, like I said, Ravens are the more developed team. The Browns, they have a new offensive system, new head coach, new everything. I don't know if it's going to click right away. So I picked the Ravens to win this one. The next game I have on the list is the Seahawks versus the Falcons. I think that's going to be a really good, close game. Two pretty good teams. But I got the Seahawks winning this game. I got the road team winning this one. The Seahawks were, I believe, 7-1 on the road last year, which is pretty crazy. They were one of the best road teams last year, better on the road than at home. And I think Russell Wilson just gets the job done against Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Next game I got is the Jets versus the Bills. I think this is probably one of the easiest games to predict. I got the Bills, pretty obvious. Bills just have everything going for them. They got Josh Allen. They just added Stephon Diggs, and that's just the offensive side of the ball. They got one of the best defenses in the league, so I just don't see how Sam Darnold and the Jets can overcome that great defense. I don't think they're going to put up enough points, and I think the Bills are just going to stomp all over the Jets, to be honest with you. Next game is the Bears and Lions. This one, it's a little tricky to predict. I mean, they're two decent teams, but at the end of the day, I think I trust Matthew Stafford over Mitchell Trubisky. I'm going to pick the Lions in this one, although I think this could be a close game, but I'm going to say the Lions on this one. The next game is, I think, one of the best games of the week, Packers and Vikings. This one's a really hard one to pick, but I'm going to say the Vikings. I think the home team gets it done. I like Kirk Cousins. I like what he did last year with the Vikings. They got great running back in Dalvin Cook, and I think they're just going to run all over the Packers. And, the Packers are a good team. They got Rodgers. Rodgers is playing, angry this year after they drafted that quarterback in the first round. So, I don't know. I don't think Rodgers he doesn't have enough weapons on offense to get the job done versus the Vikings. And that's why I'm going to go with the Vikings here. Next game is the Dolphins and Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots. Yeah, they lost Tom Brady. Yeah, they lost, well, they'd already lost Gronkowski before, but they lost Tom Brady, their leader, for the past, 20 years, I think. But they got Cam Newton now, and I think Cam Newton's going to come back from, all of his injuries. I think he's going to come back strong this year with Bill Belichick as head coach. And I think they're going to beat the Dolphins. Dolphins, I think they're going to improve from last year, but they're just nothing special, I don't think. So I think Patriots are running this game. Next is the Eagles versus the Washington football team. Yes, that is actually their name. Eagles all day. Washington's just nothing great about them. Eagles, Carson Wentz, I think he gets the job done on the road. Nothing special to really say about this game. Next game, Raiders and Panthers. Oh man, this one's a tough one. I'm gonna go with the Raiders on this one. Although they're the road team, I just like Derek Carr, and I think the Raiders. I just think they're gonna win this game. I don't know what to say about this game, but I think the Raiders are gonna come out strong and win this game. Next game is the Colts and Jaguars. This is again probably one of the easier ones to pick. Colts, Jaguars are literally garbage. I literally can't say one good thing about the Jaguars. I mean, they're gonna get creamed this game. This is Philip Rivers' first game with the Colts. I think he's gonna beat those Jaguars down. So, Colts easily. We got the Chargers and the Bengals next. I'm going to go with the Bengals in this one, and a lot of people are picking the Chargers, but I'm going to go with the Bengals. I think Joe Burrow, I think he has a good first game of his NFL career. I just think he has a good first game. I think he's going to come out strong. He wants to show the world who he is. I have a lot of faith in Joe Burrow, even though I'm a Browns fan. And I think they get the job done versus the Chargers. You know, I think Tyrod Taylor is the Chargers starting quarterback this week, and I just don't. He's okay. I don't think they're gonna win this game. I think Joe Burrow is just gonna pop off and just you know throw the ball down the field and score. So Bengals on this one. Then you got the Buccaneers versus the Saints. I think this could easily be one of the best games of the week here. Oh man, I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think the Saints are just a great regular season team. Drew Brees. It's hard not to put your faith in Drew Brees. I mean, he gets the job done, except in the playoffs. But the Buccaneers are, yeah, they're a great talent team. But I mean, they're new. New system, obviously. I know Mike Evans is doubtful, one of their best receivers for this game. So I think it's going to take a little time for their offense to get rolling too. I think they're going to be a little rusty. And I just don't know if Tom Brady has it anymore. He's still a good quarterback. I don't think he's what he used to be. I think he's just going downhill. So picking the Saints. Next game is Cardinals and 49ers. I think this game's going to be closer than people think. But I'm still going with the 49ers. Jimmy G, the boys in San Fran, it's hard not to go with them. They got everything on offense. Kittle, everything, and then their defense is even better than their offense. So that defensive line is just nasty. I mean, it's just insane. So I'm gonna pick the 49ers, although I think Cardinals I think are definitely gonna be a playoff team within maybe the next year. They got Kyler Murray now. They just added DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best receivers in the league. So I think they're going to be a team to watch out for, but I don't think they're going to get the job done this week. Next game is Cowboys and Rams. This is also a tough game to kind of pick here, but I'm going to go with the Rams. The Rams obviously struggled last season, and the previous season they were in the Super Bowl, but they kind of went downhill this last season. But I think they're going to start off strong. I think they're going to try and make a statement and try and make a comeback season this season. I think Jared Goff I think he's going to have a good game. And, the Cowboys, I just don't trust the Cowboys. I mean, they're one of those teams where you think they would win a lot of games, but they just choke. I don't know. I don't trust the Cowboys, especially on the road. So I'm going to go with my Rams. And then the Monday Night Football game, there's actually two. Steelers and Giants, and Titans and Broncos. I'm going to pick the Steelers for the first game. They got Big Ben back. That's really all there is to it. I think they're just going to be an improved team just from that. Although I don't think Big Ben's going to be as great as he used to be, obviously. He's getting older, but still he's better than Mason Rudolph or Duck Hodges. And, I think and their defense, too, is just incredible. So I think there could be too much for the Giants, even though they're on the road. Steelers are on the road. I think they get the job done on Monday Night Football. And Titans and Broncos. This, I think, is going to be a pretty close game, but I'm going to go with the Titans. Got to go with Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill. I think they run all over the Broncos, even though the Broncos do have a pretty good defense. I think Derrick Henry's just going to have a good day, and that Titans defense, too, really has stepped up. Like in the playoffs last year, they were great, so I think they start season off 1-0. And yes, I believe that is all the predictions. If I had to pick like a game of the week, I would probably pick the Buccaneers and Saints. I think this could be a really good game. I picked the Saints to win, but I think the Buccaneers are going to give them some problems. I'm just really curious to see what Tom Brady does with the Buccaneers, just to see him in a different jersey for the first time in forever. I want to see what him and Gronk do. So, yeah, that's going to be my game of the week. Obviously, the Browns and Ravens would probably be another game of the week since I'm a big Browns fan. But, yeah, that's about all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.